Welcome to my video on Final Fantasy XIV character creation. This is my second video that I'm going to create in a series of 20 because I'm going to do each race, clan, and gender, and that makes for 20 possible different setups for your character. As you can see on the screen right now, this is the guy I created in the first video. This is a Midlander, and I did a whole story background on him to create him, just so to give an idea of what I was going for. So for this next video, we're going to go ahead, we're going to create a new character, and we're going to go for the human female this time, and we're going to do the Midlander again. So Midlander. For this one, I'm actually going to show you a test I did for my own character, and I created a character, a human character, because the background for my actual character is from a book. She is Kimber Bow from The Wish Song of Shannara. She has a really good personality. I really liked her character in the book, and I really liked her name, which is mostly why I took it, because I really liked the name, but I did like the character a lot. And she had an awesome pet in that book. So anyway, part of her description was she was very small, so I would make her very short. So we're gonna go ahead and make her super short. However, she was well built, but I have a problem with this game and the chiseled look. As you can see, it kind of makes everything, I don't know, it makes everything look choppy. I don't know that that's the word I'm looking for, but I'm gonna bring it down to smooth. You see how it smooths out now as I go. It's the shading. There's something with the shading. It just doesn't look quite right. It could just be because of all the shadows overlaying the shadows that it doesn't look quite right to me. I am going to just leave it at this 100% muscle tone just for this video. Well, let's go ahead and we'll confirm that. And now for the next one, you can choose her bust size. This is what the smallest bust size looks like. As you can see, you know, it kind of goes well with a trimmed body form. I think it was 25 is default, right? Is that right? Oh, it can't be. It must be 20. No, 25. There we go. I think that's what default is. That also looks fine on this body frame. And you can go all the way up to 100%, which is large. Which honestly, on this particular character model, it doesn't make a big difference. I don't know why. On some of them, it gets kind of ridiculous. On this female, Midlander females, it doesn't get crazy big. So on to the next one. We can pick skin tones again. This is 8 by 24, so we can pick quite a variety of skin tones. For my character, she was tan, very tan, so we'll just pick something tan-ish. How tan do I want to go? Let's go with this. Now, we come to hairstyle. She was supposed to have curly shoulder-length hair, which they don't really have in here, so this would be a good option. I guess that would be longer than shoulder length though, would that? So maybe not that. Let's try. Oops. This one has hair up, but that's not really curly. It said ringlets. This one. Yeah, because you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference whether she had curly hair or not. Okay, so we'll go with that hair. And for hair color, actually, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you all of the hair. Oops, not back. I'll show you all the hairstyles, just so you can see them all. This one is obviously a very popular one from, you know, Final Fantasy series itself. I think out of all of the races, the Hyur has got some of the better hairstyles. And they have a combination of the other races' hairstyles. I'm going to show you this one from behind, because it's definitely different. I could see a definite character make out of that. It could be a lot of fun to make a character like that. And this one is similar to this one. It's just the bangs are different. You see they have more coming down on the side. Okay, so we're going to go back to this one. Now we can pick a hair color. There's a lot of variety in the hair color, but I am going to do either a dark brown or black. I think we'll go black because she has really dark hair. I think we'll do black because you can't get any darker than that. So for the face, we have 5 options in the human female. Not really what I'm looking for. She was described as having a pixie face, which honestly I think leaves us with the one we were on. Yeah, I think that gives us the one we were on. Now for the jaw, let's move in a little closer so we can see better what we're doing with the jaw. Type 1 is a little thin, I think. I think I want something that comes out. Well, that gets thinner. We don't want that one. Or maybe if we just shorten the chin. Yeah, let's just shorten the chin. I think that'll do it for us, because that makes her face a little bit rounder. Eye shape. That can be whatever I want. This is kind of makes her sad. I don't want to do sad, I don't think. I kind of like I3, so let's go with I3. Iris size, you can now change that from the large or to small. I'm going to leave hers big because for me she felt like a character who took in everything. She would have, to me, she would have had the big eyes to see the whole world with. And they never really talk about her eye color that I recall. So I am going to go probably with green because green is one of my favorites. Do I want to go a natural green color or a bright green? I think we'll do this one. Yeah, I do have a thing for green. Because my eyes are green often. Sometimes they're actually more of a gray. Kind of in the stone range sometimes. But a lot of the time they're closer to green. You can also do odd colored eyes. In case you didn't see my other video, I'll just show you this quick. You can change it so she can have 2 colored eyes if you want. I did a Mithra that was very similar to this, only flip-flopped. It was blue on the other side and green on, so they were flip-flopped. The eyes were, she was actually pretty cool looking. Okay, so now we're on to eyebrows. Eyebrows make a big difference in the character's forehead, so you really want to look at the whole forehead here as you're looking at this, because it can change quite a bit of the facial expression of your character. That makes her look worried. No. I'm thinking we're going to stick with the first one. So now the nose. I kind of like the nose she's got, but let's just take a look. That one's a little bit bigger. It's a little longer. Now for the mouth. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That's not bad. No. So either that one or this one. Let's just stay with the first one. Lip color. We're definitely going to go with a darker lip color. But I think we'll stick with a more natural tone. So we'll go up in these orangey colored ones. Yeah, I think we'll do this one. It's not too overwhelmingly dark. It's a pretty good color. Alright, on to the next thing. Facial features. For the women, you get a little bit more variety than you do with the men. For example, if we can add to her eyebrows, we can make them thicker. I am not going to do that. We can add shading around the eyes, which I don't think she needs it. And then you could do a scar over the nose, which we're not going to do. She could have a beauty mark, but I'm not going to do that either. I really like plain characters, more realistic. That's kind of my thing. Yeah, no, we're not going to do tattoos either. Face paint. Now, with the face paint, you can, do above the eyes. You can give her a little blush. Or you can add more of what's like a tattoo, I don't know if they're going to add anything where we can edit the face paint in the game. I think it would be kind of cool if we could. If we can't, that's fine too. As far as my characters go, I don't plan on putting any face paint on any of them. Just in case you can't take it off, because I have a feeling like if I did something like this, while it might look cool to me right now, I got a feeling, a couple months down the road, I'm not going to like it. And again, you gotta make sure you're gonna love this thing, because you're gonna be looking at it for a long time, and you can't just recreate your character at any time. You have, you're pretty much stuck with what you make. So you definitely want to love the face, and you want to love the hair from the back, because you're gonna be looking at them for a long time. So, things to keep in mind. Although I did hear a rumor that there might be a barber shop in the game. To change hair color, and I read it on a website where they did an interview with Yoshi, and he had mentioned that there would be a barber shop, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything else about it, just that one website with the question and answer, and so we'll have to see what that entails. I'm just going to make sure I love my character when I enter the game, so that if that isn't true, we're still good. I don't know, I think I'm going to give her this. I do kind of like to add a little color to the cheeks. I did that on the male Midlander that I made in the last video, because I wanted him to look younger, and the blush made him look younger. But I think with her, I just wanted to add a little depth to her face. I just a little color, which is nice. Now we come to the voices again, and so for the voices, I'm just going to go through. We're going to listen to the laughs and pick one we like. So let's start with number one. I don't know if I heard any I liked. Okay, maybe 5. That's too deep. 8 isn't too bad. I'd like a 10, but we're gonna do 5 and 8. Yeah, so let's listen to 5 and 8 again. Let's listen to this. And 8. It's 5. We're gonna do 5. So now that we have finished picking our character, everything we like about it, we go over here, we hit confirm, and then we can save appearance data. This data will be used in both the benchmark and the game, which is a good thing. Yay, because we want that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this one. We're going to save her down here in slot 15. And I'm going to name this, actually, let's name it Midlander. Well, I know it's Midlander, won't I? Midlander female. We'll just call her that. Data saved. Okay, so now it's going to exit us from here right back to our opening screen, and it shows her in her level 20 gear, and we can switch this to artifact, race specific, level 30, level 40, level 50, which made me kind of laugh when I saw that one, because yeah, alright, I can't really tell nothing about my character in that one. And then the Cascadier uniform, which is actually a swimsuit. So you can now run the benchmark with this character that you just created. And in order to do that, all you have to do is hit confirm, and it'll bring you out and back to the main menu. And then you hit start to run the benchmark with this character in it, and then it'll run it with this character. I am going to run this with her in artifact gear, I think, because I want a realistic view of what she's gonna look like running around in the game if I would choose her as a character, which unfortunately I probably won't pick a Hyur Midlander because I don't like their run. And there is a YouTube video out there already with the Hyur run in it, and it is named the Hyur run, female, I think, run. And yeah, they run very girly. It's very girly. And I don't want Kimber to be very girly, so she is not probably going to be a Midlander. However, this would be a very, very cute character. So again, feel free to use her if you liked her look. Go ahead. Feel free to use her. I obviously have nothing against seeing anybody using any of the characters I create while in this series. If you need help creating a character, leave a comment below the video, and I will definitely help you out. If you really need some help, you can give me an idea of what you want your character to look like, or what kind of feel you want your character to have, and I will do my best to help make you one. And or I can make a video for you and show you how to do it. Actually, you can send the DATs between people from the benchmark. So it's possible I could make a character for you and then email you the DAT file for the character and tell you where to put it. So with that, I'm going to end this video here, and I hope you will come and watch again. Thanks for watching.